Hello everyone, my name is Norvel and welcome to my channel. For today's video, we will be talking about Sri Lanka. Before we will proceed with our discussion, don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell for you to be notified first every time I upload new videos on my channel. Welcome to Sri Lanka, the most controversial country in Asia today. What makes it famous? Before that, we will figure out where we can find Sri Lanka in the planet. The country's location, South Asia. It lies in the Indian Ocean, southwest of Bay Bengal, southeast of the Arabian Sea. Some people say it is part of India, however it isn't. It is separated from the Indian subcontinent by Gulf of Mannar and Palk Strait. Today, the country is headed by their president, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The country has two capital cities, Sri Jayawardenepura and Colombo. Sri Jayawardenepura is the country's administrative capital and contains the seat of national legislature. Colombo, on the other hand, is the largest city in Sri Lanka and serves as the commercial capital of the country. Sri Lankan flag, the symbol of the country. Sri Lankan currency, rupee. Sri Lankan people, originally they are from Indian subcontinent and followed by the Muslims, Malays, and Chinese. Sri Lanka is a democratic socialist republic and a unitary state which governed by a semi-presidential system, an agricultural country. The primary form of agriculture in Sri Lanka is rice production. Rice is cultivated during Maha and Biala seasons. Tea is cultivated in the Central Highlands and is the major source of foreign exchange. Vegetables, fruits, and oilseed crops are also cultivated in the country. What makes Sri Lanka in crisis today, where in fact the country is rich in natural resources? Well, accordingly, Sri Lanka has been slow to adopt mechanized farming. The government wants to increase mechanization and grow higher value cash crops such as fruits, flowers, and other export-oriented crops. But it lacks investments in agriculture. Because of the high price of the agricultural imports, Sri Lankan government has decided to go for organic agriculture, which most crops are likely to be lower in production than those are given fertilizers. That results to the natural resource endowment of the country cannot feed the entire population. Famine. And here comes COVID-19 pandemic. Now, high inflation rate. What do you think will happen to Sri Lanka? Of course, people will panic because they are hungry. They feel like they're hopeless because they can't even feed their family. How could they buy the high oil or the oil where in fact they can't even buy their own food for the family? Now, let's talk about investors. If you will be invited to invest in a country experiencing a crisis like Sri Lanka, would you go for it? Of course not. Now, that is the main cause of the chaos or the crisis in Sri Lanka today. No one in this planet would like to invest in the country. Nothing. They will rely on their local tourism. Then how could their rupee circulate if there is no import? There is no investors coming inside the country. How could they pay or how could they buy oil? How could their transport run along the streets if there is no oil? How could the farmers plant if there is no seed? If the water system cannot operate because there is no oil to run the machineries, power cuts because electrical plants cannot operate without oil. They cannot buy oil because there is no imports, there is no investors coming in. They are not earning every day. Well, that is the reality in Sri Lanka today. What has been the cause? Let's figure out the cause of the crisis. Well, the country has been facing an acute shortage of food, grains, triggering panic among the farmers across the country. The Rajapaksa government decided to ban fertilizers without preparing farmers, which prompted a surge in food prices. Let's just pray that Sri Lanka will be better soon. God bless Sri Lanka. God bless everyone. This is Norbel Quatres.